Well, hello. I hope you're all keeping fantastic. It feels like forever since I've been here, but it's like not even been like 24 hours since I was here. Hello! Happy Friday to all of you. Happy weekend, guys. I thank you for coming on such a short notice. The stream wasn't 100% planned, but I just texted back a friend at the same time. The stream wasn't 100% confirmed, so I decided there, like not even an hour ago, that I'm going to do it. Delighted to try it. But I do have a surprise for you at the start of the stream as well. And no, it doesn't just mean that the twins are out. But Gabao, welcome to the chats. Messi, Jesse, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Tinky Boots, Big Muscle Flexing, thank you for the support. And thank you for your Prime Gaming subscription. Much appreciated. Helping us get towards that goal. Almost there. Pushing us way beyond that goal would be even better. And Nova Wasabi, hello to you. Avalanche Express, Big Muscle Flexing, thank you for the 5 months, my friend. Welcome back to the stream. Hope the moving has gone well. Al, happy Friday to you. Hi there, you absolute hunk. You better play Barb. You're pretty much one in real life. Oh, you're guessing. You're on the ball with this one, Naaman, on what's going happening. Gabao as well. Dear God, my man, thank you so much for gifting 10 subscriptions to people who are in the chats at the moment. Congratulations to G for George, Mr. Carlo, Con Carrion, Chaos Cell, Creature 1490, Roche, Scowls Sagwa, Lo Shrinkio, Lemon Simeon, and also to Matt Vince as well. Congratulations on getting a free subscription courteous of the amazing generous Gabao, who's gifted 19 subscriptions since he first stumbled along this channel not too long ago. Nova, you never played any Diablo games, so I'm going in with virgin eyes. Well, I explain everything. People last night when I was playing who never saw Diablo before, they appreciated how informative I was. So if you're not a big Diablo fan, or if you're kind of not sure of what the new mechanics are or anything like that, I literally explain everything that I'm doing on the screen. The only time I pretty much take a pause from speaking is when there's characters talking, cinematics, that type of thing, you know. But I'm running along and I'm explaining my thought process. I'm explaining the different monsters, the mechanics, my build, everything like that. I go very in depth with the game, so don't worry if you don't know too much about Diablo. I'll be explaining as much as possible. And for those who have played one of the Diablo games in the past, well, you guys can just sit back and just know that well, you got this covered. Only Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction, but I have played a shitload of it. Nemin, if you played Lord of Destruction, you got this. It's not that dissimilar in a way. There's lots of differences, yes, but the overall game play in a way is, you know, hack and slash, kill demons, ARPG type style. It's just a bit more faster combat and stuff than let's say Diablo 2, less clunky, yada yada. But look, as a huge Diablo 2 fan who's also played Resurrected when they remastered it, like, you know, it's a game that I have close in my heart. I'm a slut for lore and mythology. Well, you're gonna love the demons in this one, Nova. But guys, before we start playing, I have a little bit of a surprise to share on screen, and it's revolving now. We kind of went into this last night when I showcased the Barbarian. Now, that's not my main character for tonight. I'm going playing as a sorcerer, but I want to show you something. So I'm going to load up the next screen. Now, as you can see, this is your typical kind of barbarian. Obviously, this guy has his clothes on right now because he's created. I just wanted to capture the name for my future barbarian. But that's not what the surprise is. Can I? There we go. So right before the stream, as the countdown was more or less beginning in the background, I decided to do a side-by-side shot of myself and the Barbarian. So this is, so I'm going to bring this up bigger on your screen right now. So this is a side-by-side shot of myself and the Barbarian. So there we go. So this is pretty much a recreation of the Barbarian. I will have his waistline. In a couple of weeks' time, I'm sure, when I slim down a little bit more for my lean. But yeah, there's pretty much... This is me and the Barbarian. I'm very sure the Barbarian was styled after myself. He just has a bit more chunkier arms, but I got the bigger chest and stuff, so it's all good. But there we go. So it's myself as the Barbarian. He was obviously styled after myself. As you can obviously see, like, same beard, hair, more or less. You know, we got it all going on. Blah, blah, blah. So me and Barbarian right there. None sexier than a man with tats. Well, I don't have the tats, that's the only thing. I have the hair. His hair is very small. But there we go. So there we go, side by side comparison, myself with the Barbarian. So hope you enjoyed that. To familiarize yourself with Diablo, you can all play Jay's favorite Diablo mortal. Blasphemy. Oh, Chaos, how blasphemous are you right now? Oh my god, I can see the future. Are we taking his clothes off? Says Black Archer. Stephen Ross, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. And also Tuje Ponus as well. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Yeah, Immortal can burn. Oh, it can burn in the fires of hell, my friend. Yas. Let's just do a sip of tea and go yas at the end. That makes me gay, right? Does that make me an ally? Does that make me gay? I'm not sure. If I sip some tea and say yas, yas queen, slay, slay girl, sashay, sashay away queen, slayer. Does that make me gay now? Does that make me ally? It's all good. So there's a side-by-side comparison of myself and the Barbarian. Literally, I can do that right now. Wait, I'd have to start another. Wait. We can do it. Well, I can't do it exactly the same right now because I'd have to. Basically, I had to pull back my green screen and put it right back, and I just cannot be asked resetting it up and stuff, and I had to change the camera height and that. I just don't want to do that again. But we can kind of do a little bit of it. Just a live version, so you know it's not going to be the exact same, but there you go. Maybe it's better when we're live. Now, once again, I can't go back much because the camera height and stuff, so you can remember my face. You don't really need to look at my face, to be honest, but there we go. So there, that's exactly what you're looking at again. So side-by-side comparison, myself as the Irish Viking and him as the Barbarian. So happy days. So it's all good. We can look at him, it's no problem. His chest is too small, says Almighty Banner. Well, look, he's a big chunky boy. Okay, we're not going to mind too much that his chest is inferior. He can't have it all. He has gigantic arms. We'll allow him to have the arms. He can't have all. Can I have you both? They sure did razors a lot in the days of Diablo. Of course, you gotta use those razors, you know, gotta keep them trimmed and shaved. But look, if you wanted a hairy man in Diablo, you're pretty much going to look at this dude. You're going to be looking at the Druid. So big bear, so you know, plenty of hair right there for you to enjoy a big hairy man. Big hairy back on him as well. So you look, there's plenty of hair there if you want the big burly Druid. And look, plenty of leg hair as well. Look, he's just a big man. He's a big man. Daddy bear, as Nova says. He's a big daddy bear. You know. So if you want that, or if you want to go for the more muscle, yas bear, yas bear, it's a yas bear. Or if you want to go for more like me, so you can always go for the more like me approach. So So we can go for the bear, or else we can go for the barbarian. So it's up to you, whichever choice you want. Now, of course, yeah, you can go for the necromancer too if you want them more thinner. But you know, it's up to you which one you want. You can go for the barbarian look, or you can go for more of a bear. I can show you J Bear. J Bear is as a bigger boy. Like, J Bear is a big boy. When I'm a bear, I'm a big boy as well. But right now, we're currently trimming down, we're leaning, we're taking off the fat for the summer. It's a step-by-step process. So we have full representation here, guys. So to make sure that we have it all body types. All body types are unique and beautiful. We're no body shaming people, but everyone has their preferences, right? Everyone has their preferences. But so if you prefer, let's say, a more leaner physique, a thinner and leaner physique, nothing wrong, absolutely not. Nothing wrong, absolutely not. With a more of a slender, with a more of a slender build. And that's how it is. Why you gay? Because I was born this way. We were born this way. Why you not gay? That's the better question. Why you not gay? It's like, you know. Daryl Peck, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Shauser Wesley, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. The Panda Witch, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And bing. Big smiles your way. And Evan H. Rose, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Cottage Chinchilla, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Thanks for pressing the follow buttons. Much appreciated. Why you not gay? And Bambi Bailey, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Twitch Prime to go with the OnlyFans. Go with the OnlyFans. Nobody is born gay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Amelie, please leave this channel right now, because I'm not going to ban you. Because Twitch has literally told all content creators to not ban you people. No, don't ban him. Don't ban him. Because Twitch said if you ban them, they can't ban them themselves. So if you ban a troll or someone who's just very clueless, basically Twitch can't permanently delete all their accounts in the future. So don't ban them. Let them as they are. They will be reported. You can report them, and then Twitch will ban their account and they can't watch Twitch anymore. That's the real way of doing it. An instant ban is for people who are just really fucking beyond a joke. Although this person is a bit of a joke, but that's a different story. So let Twitch permanently ban Emilio. That would be much better than just banning him on the channel, because Twitch has literally told all content creators just do that, especially during the month of Pride. Like, they have zero tolerance. Twitch are giving a zero tolerance to anyone who has any bit of hatred during this month. Well, unluckily for you, Hitler's not alive. Unlucky for me, Hitler wasn't after white men. You know, he was after the Jewish race, you absolute idiot. Dear God. Okay, report him and let Twitch decide his fate. The good thing is we will time him out, though, so he can't talk anymore. So there we go, people. Anyway. Let's continue from there. We don't have to worry about stupid people. Let's get gaming. Let's get some gaming. ZZ False, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. And Mr. Shark, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. So once again, Twitch has a zero policy for any little bit of hatred or harassment this month in particular. So literally, you see someone who's trolling, just report them. Just let Twitch deal with them themselves, let them permanently ban them forever. And that's the best way to get rid of trolls, and we get them all out of our lives. So if you see any bit of trolling, don't worry about it. Let Twitch ban them. Not us, let Twitch do it. They've told us that specifically. And I mean that as in every single content creator, not just LGBT, they mean everyone. I'm here for the gay Diablo content. Let's go. This is Twinkie. Handle that like a champ. Easy sub. Paragon Regicide, big muscle flexing. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. And enjoy all the unicorn yassness. Verlorian, a big muscle flexing. Welcome to you as well, Verlorian. Thanks for pressing the follow there as well. So guys, so once again, if my moderators are there as well, you can just time out the people if you find them to be annoying, but just report them. It's the easiest way to ban people. Like, we can ban them, but Twitch has said, as I said, there's a zero tolerance policy for any trolling. If there's anything such as gay, like anti-gay or anything like that, it's like an instant ban from Twitch once they get to the account. So they just have to see the words that they're being a bit hateful or being a bit abusive, and it's literally gone from their system. That's what Twitch pretty much said to us. So don't worry, this month we're going to be getting rid of lots of hatred-filled people across Twitch, which is good. See, there's plenty of straight people who can watch me without needing to resort to, like, bro, why are you so gay? Do I like soccer? I like rugby. I like rugby, Dark Warrior. Rugby, to me, rugby is more of a sport that I'm much proud of. Verlon, what's my macros? They're about 230 protein, about 300 carbs at the moment, and about 100 fats. But I'm reducing things at the moment because I just began my lean. But thereabouts. Don't take them for, like, you know, exact amounts, but it's around those regions anyway. But yeah, I used to play rugby when I was younger, and I played it up until a certain age, and then I stopped. It's always something that I wanted to get back into, but you know, like, yeah, I actually, it's same as myself, for Lauren. I actually used to play as a winger back in the day, because I was a small little guy. I was just like this little thin. I was fast. I was very good. I had lots of speed. I just had no strength. Look at me now, though. Look at me now, though. A bit of a different story. I don't have as much speed. I have the strength. It's a bit of a U-turn there. Pride Month hate will be even more rampant. We'll say strong, says Gabao. Yeah, man, definitely. Now, once again, before I do this, we have a charity. I'm supporting charity this month as well. So for every new subscription that I get on my J4Pay, which there's a 10% off at the moment on the J4Pay, 5% of it will go to charity. So it's going to be a local charity that helps the youth, help them with safe spaces, suicide prevention, empowerment, giving them the education they need, and just basically support. It's something I wish I had when I was younger. So we're going having 5% of all the money I make this month goes directly to that charity, and at the end of the month, well, the start of the next month, I'll be totaling all that together, and I'll be making a post about it, a video about it, and I'll show you me sending it to the charity as well, just in case, for people who don't know me and they're like, are you really sure you're going to give the money to charity? But for people who know me long enough, they know that's just something I'd do, It wouldn't be the first time. But so yes, for this month, there's 5% of the proceeds will go to charity. It's for, it's just a nice little gesture. It's just giving something back to the community, to the youth of the world and stuff like that. So there we go. M Mustafa, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. It's Melly, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Uncle Bitman, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And Dark Warrior, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Did I miss anybody there? Lutiras, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Guys, I'm going to be doing a lot of flexing tonight. This is my standard welcome to the channel. Sir Rezix, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. And Jesselyn, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Now, if I mispronounce any of your names, It's not intentional. It can easily happen. Yes, I've been training for 13. This is my 13th year that I've been doing. That I've been training. Who's my favorite rugby player? It would be one of my. It would be one of my Irish rugby players. He no longer plays rugby though, so I don't think you know him. He retired. He retired. He still does, like, you know, he still does training and management side of it, but he no longer actually plays on the Irish rugby team.
Kneel before him, and remember, you are small, wonderfully small.
So let me show you before we begin. I'm going to. Oh shit! I can't show you the map from inside here. Oh wait, actually, I can go to world map. Ah. There we go, that's good. So when I left you yesterday, I went to bed, and then I woke up today and I started doing some exploration in the background. I didn't do any more main story quests, so I'm still exactly where we left off in terms of main story, so you haven't missed any cinematics or anything like that. So if you're watching it for the first time, you don't know any of the, if you don't know any of the story stuff, the lore, don't worry, that has not been skipped. I literally just done a lot of running around and picking up altars of Lilith, which you can see I've picked up every single altar of Lilith. So that's pretty much what I've done. So this is the starting area of the world. Now the altars of Lilith, just in case you're not aware of what the altars of Lilith are, basically they're permanent boosts onto your character and every character you make thereafter. So if you have any secondary characters, they're going to receive these stat increases once you've unlocked them on your main character, for example. So once you find an altar of Lilith, it's unlocked across all your characters. So that's going to it's going to make it easier and a bit faster for future characters that you make to be just a little bit stronger. Now, along with the altars of Lilith, you have what's known as a renown system as well. So the renown system is while you go around the world and collecting, doing different things such as area discovery, side dungeons, the altars of Lilith, strongholds, side quests, all that stuff, you're going to get different points. They all have a different point value associated with them. Now, once you get to, think of it like reputation. So the reputation with that region. Okay, so once you get to certain progress with the reputations, you're going to unlock account-wide bonuses. So that means all your characters in the future are going to have these bonuses here at the bottom. These are for your personal character at the top, and these secondary ones are for all future characters. So all future characters will begin the game with 1+ skill point as an example. They gain 1 extra potion to use, and now I've also unlocked another 1 skill point. So let's say I created a barbarian tomorrow and started to play him. He will start the game with 2 skill points right away. No leveling needed. He has 2 skill points. As an example, all right? That makes sense? So you're going to gain them as you go around and exploring each of the areas of the world. And once I go into the second region, the same type of thing applies again. I have to start from the beginning, getting a reputation, renown, in each of the areas, and I'm going to get skill points, potions, skill points. So let's say if I got all this, that means my barbarian will start with 4 skill points instead of the 2. And it goes on and on and on and on like this. So it's a nice little system to help you start your new characters just that little bit faster. And there's other things that transfer over to future characters as well. So that's pretty much where I am. So I am now level 29. I'm level 29, so I leveled up quite a bit just doing exploration stuff. But I haven't left the first region. I'm still in the first act. I'm at the end of the first act, very close to the end of the first act. So I know the story because I played this on the beta. That's how I could do it so quickly, because I was on the beta. But after this, after we leave this region, I have zero idea what's going to happen. I have no idea about the story. I have no idea about anything else. So I'm going in as blind as you once the first act ends anyway. So that's where we are with the game so far. Dark Scales, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Don't know why it made me unfollow, but golly gee. I was scrolling through Twitch, came across the What's Hot section, saw you and immediately went, well, they're not wrong. Brilliant. So Cross Cami, that's pretty much how it is so far. So hopefully that explanation helped. And yeah, I'm liking the game so far as well. So I'm just going to put on my headset. And then we're going to begin. We're going to begin killing. I think we have a cinematic right away, actually. So, just going to get. Otherwise, there'll be a bad echo in the background if I don't put on my headset. So just give me 1 second to sort that. Have to check my sound channels. I usually do this before stream, but I wanted to listen to the music before I logged in. Okay, and just missing one of the buttons. Just give me 1 second there, guys, so I'm just setting up my headset properly. There we go. Perfect. Okay, the headset's now set up. It's coming through clearly. I've always wanted to play Diablo. Seemed like an interesting game. Well, look, you can start with this one if you want. You don't have to play the other ones. It's beneficial, but it's not needed. If anything, you could look at maybe the story very briefly, like watch a YouTube video is what I normally suggest. Just watch a YouTube video. You can watch the cinematics or maybe someone who breaks down the story in 15 minutes or something. Just to kind of give you a little bit, so this is what it means. But outside of that, you don't really need to know. This game will fill you in quite a lot, to be fair, to it. It's well voiced. The story so far is it's very dark. It's very dark compared to the other games. Like Diablo 3 was a little bit too stylized for my liking. I'm sure we all probably had the same complaint, or maybe you liked it. It was okay. But definitely they brought it back to Diablo 2 and even made it darker. They got a lot of inspiration from the medieval times, and you can see that very evidently in just the presentation of how this world is set. Is Deckard Cain alive? No, he's not. I can't remember how long this is into the future, but I think this is about 30, maybe 50 years after the events of Diablo 3. After Diablo 3, if I call. Is combat fun? Yeah. Look, you're going to see it right now. Well, you're going to see it shortly now, Nova. The combat. Val Bulb, Big Muscle Flexing. Welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Now, also, before we go on to the cinematic, guys, I'm going to begin the Stream Raiders for this evening as well. So Stream Raiders is our community battlefield game. So if you want to join in, now you can do it. Oh, and the cutscene has actually already started, just as I bring that up. I'm going to be quiet now. Inarius.
This is how you choose to approach me.
Forgive this intrusion, but
Tell me what you need.
I must traverse the Black Lake, and that cannot be done without your blessing.
If I've learned anything during my time here, it is that what we're looking for and what we need are rarely the same thing. I once thought I could find an end to this war, but there has been no resolution, only more pain. Everything I've done has pulled me further from home, from the place I need to be. This world we made was born from the impossible, and yet, like its creators, it rots from the inside.
I don't... Lilith has entered the ancient city. With your blessing, I can pursue her.
Your kind are weak, and this world has been wasted on the crusades of the unworthy.
He looks so cool. I love their looks.
This audience is concluded.
So he was not taking any part of that. He doesn't want anything to do with our crusade at all. So that's his judgment, is just get out of here before I kill you type thing. So it's like, okay, leave me alone. I won't do anything bad. Fat Gold, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Sprite Tyson as well, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, Sprite. And Kujaku, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. So I'm just going to make my way outside. And Kaka Xian Blue, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well, Kakash, Ian. Kakashian. Once again, sorry if I ever mispronounced someone's name, it's not intentional. Okay, so we're just going to quickly teleport our town portal back so we're closer to the site. Now the one downside that you'll notice is that they don't have an overlay HUD that puts the map on the screen for you. You have to go onto this big map here and zoom in. It's very annoying, to be honest. But they know people don't like it, so maybe they'll make a quality of life improvement in the future for it. Who knows? So I'm currently playing as a sorcerer, level 29, almost at the end of the first act of the game. So we're just focusing at this point now on the main story. And my current build is a frost build. So frost is good for like a lot of control. I'll show you my build setup very soon. But frost is very good for a lot of control. It's not as mana intensive as some other sorcerer builds that I've noticed. It's not the build that I've played on the beta, so I pretty much designed this build before the game launched. So there's a very good, I was mentioning it yesterday, there's a very good website called Wowhead. And on wowhead.com, which does a lot of World of Warcraft news, but they have a Diablo 4 section on it. There's a skill calculator which you can actually make your skill tree, like you can see here in the game. And I'm going to go through the skill tree in a little while with you after this cutscene or this chat. So I'm currently using a frost build. I'm almost down the full tree, just a few more levels.
You've returned. Come, let us speak inside, out of the cold.
So you could say he's a cool sorcerer? Yeah, he's a cool sorcerer. Why does the angel have a sexy voice? Because he has to be sexy. Yeah, he's a Tyrell wannabe. Tyrael wannabe. He kind of sounds similar to Tyrael, more or less. So it's another deep-voiced, it's another deep-voiced angel.
Yet you stand before me unscathed. I know his ways. That is approval enough for me. In the name of the light, I bless you. May the light flow through you and keep you from corruption and sin. Our victory is prophesied in the heavens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where do I go now? Crossing over. So now do I go down below? Lights protection complete. Okay, now it wants me to go down below. So I'm going to talk about my build as I make my way to the next to continue on the main quest. Now this is towards the end of the act. Let me see, I got a couple of shout outs there. Andreal, absolutely. Adriel, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Lava Bob. Babu, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Dream Assyrian, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Ara Pog, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Scripturient Muse, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And Lara Cruz as well, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you, Lara. Thanks for pressing the follow. So I'm going to discuss my build as I make my way towards this mission, because, you know, walking can be a bit boring. let me go from the top. So as I said, I'm currently playing a sorcerer, level 29, and I'm playing primarily as a frost build. And these guys just don't want to leave me alone. As you can see, he's plenty powerful. He can kick ass, no problem. No problem. Ghouls won't be touching me. So, okay, I might have to wait until I'm a bit away from all these guys, but... Like, most of the time I just try and just run through lots of these guys, because they're just pain in the ass. Where possible, but sometimes they corner you and they just make it a bit more annoying to get away. Now, obviously, there is a benefit. You do get some experience when you're killing them, and there is a possible of a legendary or some cool loot and stuff. But I actually found this. No, I went the wrong way. Of course I did. So I went into this little cellar earlier before I started streaming today, and I found 3 treasure goblins in this cellar, and they gave me 3 legendaries from it, which was just I took a screenshot of it as well because I thought it was pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, the legendaries weren't really good for my current build. Actually, I think one was decent. The other 2 were like for lightning or fire builds and stuff. But I'll talk about my build in just a second. I just had to get away from all those ghouls. They wouldn't give me a bit of peace. Damn, that's a cool build. I've never played this game, but thinking about it, says Lara. Yeah, I'll explain what the I'll explain my build today now for some people who might be looking at what type of sorcerer they want. So as I said, this is a frost focused build, so it's fully dependent on frost. I played multiple different builds and tried out different builds on the beta. I've also played Necro. I wasn't sure, was I going to play Necromancer or Sorcerer as my first character, and then literally almost last minute before the launch at midnight, I was like, okay, Sorcerer. So I had this build developed, so it's pretty much just standard into Frostbolt. Then on the next path I went into Ice Shards, and I went up this path here for enhanced Ice Shards and greater Ice Shards. Basically it just increases the whole power of it. Then down in the defensive side I took 3 different skills. So this is where the build will be very different from maybe a lot of people's builds. Is I took Teleport, which is the iconic skill for just getting around. This is the teleport, just like that. I also have ice armor, so that's going to be a barrier that you know, absorbs damage. But while I'm in a barrier, my other abilities get stronger, so it's useful for me to have a barrier up as much as possible. I also have Frost Nova, which I can group enemies together and freeze them instantly, and that makes them frozen, and that instantly gives me a lot of damage against them as well. So coming down here is the Conjuration area. As you can see, I've invested no points in Conjuration. So basically I could create a Hydra, which is like a 3-headed, let's say, snake or a dragon type thing, and it just continuously fires out fireballs. I love this spell, but unfortunately with my current build I couldn't do it. There's also Ice Blades. I never particularly liked the Ice Blades one, and they also have Lightning Spear. Once again, didn't really like that one either in my testing. So I went down here to my mastery section and I took Blizzard. So Blizzard is this skill here where it's just raining down ice. Now when enemies go through this, they get chilled, and if they take a little bit more damage, they'll get frozen. So when they're frozen for 3 seconds, so they can't attack you and they take extra damage at the same time. So very powerful AoE type skill. Now down here then is my ultimate section. Now my current build wouldn't allow for a proper ultimate, which is disappointing, but once again, this build that I have designed is not going to be the build I use for the entire game. It's just for a bit of leveling purposes because it provides a lot of defensiveness and also provides a lot of control, and it still wrecks. It wrecks as well. You know, I just enjoyed it, but unfortunately I couldn't pick any of the really cool looking ultimates. But what I did decide is that I could put them into some smaller passives, such as, let's say, Hoarfrost or Permafrost here. So Hoarfrost, as an example, it gives me 9% increased damage versus chilled enemies and 18% against frozen. So since my entire build is about freezing and chilling enemies, I pretty much have a permanent 9% increased damage at all times and 18% as much as possible, which goes very well with my glass cannon build, which I put up here as well, which gives me another 18% increased damage. The only downside is that I take a bit more damage, but since this is quite a defensive focused build as well, it kind of negates and balances it out. So the final section, I still have to get 3 more levels to get down here. This is your passive. This is your passive section, and you can pick one of these multiple skills. Then, so I haven't. I think I'm going to pick the avalanche one, but it's going to be either avalanche or shatter. It's most likely going to be avalanche, but I have 2 different abilities to choose from here. So when I get down there, I'll make a final decision. You have lightning ones and you have fire ones as well. Now, when I was playing this on beta, I even tried doing an elemental build, which is a bit of fire, a bit of lightning, a bit of frost, like putting them all together. The only problem with that was it didn't synergize that great. It was very mana intensive, but it killed. Like, I fucking wrecked enemies, but it was just a little bit. Yeah, it just didn't feel. It looked cool because of all the different flashiness, but it just didn't synergize as well as I kind of wanted. But yeah, I'm not sure how long this build is going to last me. Probably, you know, for at least another probably 10 at least levels, I'd imagine, if not a bit more. But after that, after maybe I get certain legendaries or something like that, I'll probably branch into something different. So that's the cool thing. You can respec pretty much whenever you want. I can respec right now if I wanted to. So you're not tied to one build. If anything, you're encouraged to do, you know, to respec anytime, realistically. Just a little bit of a cost, but hopefully anyway that helped you guys. So this is so as I said, this is a frost build. It's not going to be my permanent build, but it's going to definitely be good for at least leveling, like in my initial leveling, like early game, like early to mid game, probably at mid game then, which would be probably level 50 plus. I'll probably switch into something else. And then, you know, late game, end game kind of dungeons and shit like that, I'll try to go into some fucking super crazy build. But we'll see. I haven't got there yet, so I can't really tell you what I'm going to do in advance, but I've only mapped this part out so far, so we'll play a little bit of trial and error when it comes to it. Sparma Kungin, sub lad, what an absolute unit. Nipples hard? No, they're not hard, man, they just poke out naturally. Distra Yanyarbin, to you, hope you're keeping well, my good dude. Gabao, thank you for purchasing an archer on the Stream Raiders. Oh yeah, just before I continue back into the gameplay, so we have our where the hell did I put it? We have our Stream Raiders starting up, so if you want to join in tonight, the link will be on your Twitch chat every couple of minutes. Just a nice, easy, relaxing game that we play with the community every about 30 minutes on the stream, so feel free to put down a unit every 5 minutes, and we'll jump back to this in 14 minutes actually, when the next battle is. So you'll see the link every so often on your Twitch chat, so if you want to join in with the Stream Raiders, a little bit of RPG battlefield stuff while I'm continuing to play Diablo, feel free. Lenine Posture, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Azrael 78, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Krish, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Yander God, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. So thanks for pressing the follow buttons. And also Sparmer Kungin as well, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. I'll get to the other shout outs in just a moment. Scripturient, this is a super helpful explanation. I haven't played before, but I've been thinking about trying this, and this is really helping to get a concept of what to expect. You're very welcome. I try my best to give as much information about all my actions and what's going on the screen, because I know there's people who are die-hard Diablo, or maybe played one of the games, or maybe they never saw it before. So it's just trying to cater to as many people as possible, but you're very welcome. Kalister, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Dean Cowell, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And David Tarius, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. All right, let's continue. Let's get on with the main quest.
I'll explain on the way.
So Nerel is a new kind of friend that we picked up along the way. So now we're getting back into the armies of hell again. So as you can see, we're coming against the demons. So plenty of big demons to... So instead of like fighting these little like zombies, these ghouls, now we're getting back into like the big nasty, crazy stuff. So wherever you see the demons, you know that there's bad stuff coming nearby. So what I'm doing here is I start off the battle. I'll either start off the battle with a blizzard, which is that rain that you can see there. It's like hail dropping down on the battlefield. And then I'll usually launch myself into the middle of the group. I'll frost over them so they can't move, and they're going to keep getting the damage from the blizzard. At the same time, they're going to be vulnerable to additional damage from myself, and that's when I let all hell break loose on their asses then. So that's kind of more or less the basic flow when you're against normal monsters. Now when you're against bosses, it goes completely different, but well, bosses. But at least for kind of standard monsters, like big packs of enemies, it's just run in, bam, 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 control them, destroy them, and just pick them off one by one if needs be after that. So what happened with Nerel is that we had to kill her mother, because her mother decided to join the dark side of the Force. So unfortunately, she went all Darth Vader on us, and we had to put her down.
Black Lake.
And this is her dead body here.
Let's hurry.
Or corpse, should I say. However, what Nerel is trying to do is that she's going to try and resurrect her, to try and speak at least to her ghost, to learn of a ritual to allow us to get past this black lake here, because Lilith has already set sail, and we are in pursuit of Lilith pretty much. And Lilith, for people who don't know, Lilith is mother. Lilith is mother. She is the daughter of hatred. She's the big villain of the game, pretty much. She's the primary antagonist, and she's the daughter of hatred, and she's the mother of this world, Sanctuary. She looks badass. She's a beautiful mommy. Well, how long have you been on? I didn't get notifications, says JJ. Hey, Dom.
Mother, please, can you hear me?
My little magpie, it's you.
I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Nerel, stop. I can't be saved from my own mistakes. This body is only a husk. My spirit must pass on. And you must let me go.
Mother, no. I need you.
You need to move on, Magpie, without me. But I can help you one last time before I go. You have the divine blessing. Your blood is the necessary key. Nerel, you were so loved.
Like the voice acting's really good. Like the dialogue is really good as well. Like this is better than any Diablo game in terms of, you know, voice acting and dialogue and stuff. Like there's some very powerful scenes in previous Diablo games. Don't get me wrong.
We have to go.
But it's really up the level with this. And the sound quality, the sound design behind everything,
Lilith is even still
it's like
here.
an orgasm in my
It's
ears.
so long.
So
I'm
good.
afraid she's won this one. Besides, I have to take care of my mother. But it's not over yet. Not for you. Lilith was after Rothma. Find him. Learn why. I'll be back at the vault. All right.
Alright. So Rathma was a prophet. He was the son of Lilith. So we have to, now that we crossed over to the other side of the Black Lake, we're going to be in pursuit of Rathma. And that's where we hope Lilith will be. Rathma, Lilith. I don't know why you get tongue-tied trying to say that, but there we go. Rathma, Lilith, la 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 la.
You are the last visitor to my sanctum. Though you come too late, just as Lilith did before you.
Berserker.
For it was my father, Inarius.
Why do you want me to play a barbarian, Esor Bundia?
As my visions foretold. How we hurtle towards the prophecy's end.
Okay. So this is like Rathma's spirit, just giving us a little bit of dialogue. Now, as you can see, it's very it's quite demonic. The dressing down here, lots of blood, lots of tentacles and stuff. You can see on the sides here, you can see there's a lot of shit going on. So you definitely know shit has gone down here. You know Lilith has been here. Why is that word so hard for me to say today? Lilith. Lilith. I think if I try to say it fast, like Lilith, it's like a stumble or something.
Dreams. I saw shattered images of the end of Sanctuary.
It is Red God. It's actually really nice now that summer has started. Hey, Focus.
And so I went to visit him. Mine and the serpent's thoughts met, and the fragmented future was mended together. I put it down in order, and the prophecy was born.
Okay, let's continue on. So you can definitely see there's a lot of the environment has been completely warped.
Humans to go any further.
Like this kind of blood gate here with organs and guts and shit. So I have to destroy these tumors, and that will get rid of the gate. So that's the little mechanic they want us to learn. Now, as you can see as well from another difference from previous Diablo games to this game is that there's a lot of traversal up and down, you know, mountains and stuff, or jumping across crevices and things. Instead of just like staying on the same flat land and just running, you know, down corridors and stuff. So they're just, you know, making the traversal a little bit more prominent in the game. So it wants me to kill 3 more tumors to unblock the path. So I have to look for these tumors. Now the game map will tell you where they are if you get close by them. So at least that's just helps make it a little bit faster so you don't get too lost. This is nice and straightforward anyway, just a little bit of exploration, probably a little bit of battling here and there. A few bats, not even worth my time to stop, really. Now you don't have to kill every single enemy that you see. I know some people probably like to do that, but you definitely don't. Now if they get in your way, sure, maybe. But like you'll get lots of, so like probably the main driver of experience in this game is from quests, side quests, main quests,
Prophecy became mine.
completion of dungeons and shit like that.
There were others that knew. Ones that couldn't understand the nature of such a thing.
Ooh. Big boy.
I knew Inarius would be driven to interfere, believing that it was about him. He saw himself as a savior.
So as you can see, I'm pretty much just repeating that gameplay more again and again. Now, as you can see, every so often it's dropping loot on the ground, and I'm just picking it up without really looking at it. I kind of don't look at it every single loot. I kind of wait for a little bit, and then I check what dropped just in case something really good did. So my current loot at the moment, I have one proper legendary. The other two were created by myself. I'll talk more about this system in a little while. But pretty much you have very limited bag space, similar to the other Diablo games. The good thing though is that consumables, quest stuff, materials that you gather on the ground, they all have like separate slots. So at least it doesn't take up too much of your equipment tab. Like this would be solely for equipment and gems and stuff. So at least they tried to, you know, give you a little bit more room to carry shit. Because that can get really annoying in Diablo games, that you literally have like everything in your bag. Like even in Diablo 2 or even Diablo 1 even, like your gold would take up like bag space at one point. Definitely in Diablo 1. I can't remember, did it do in Diablo 2? Diablo 1 definitely. But you know, they're just trying to give you a little bit more bag space where possible. But to be honest, even this amount of bag space is not that much. Like you could easily fill that, especially if you're in a dungeon. That fills up very quickly. Now when you have loot that you don't want, you can go to a blacksmith to disenchant it, so you can just salvage it, and that will turn the quality of loot into different items, which you can then use for upgrading and things in the future. Or you can just straight out sell them and get some gold, because gold, well, it is needed. Like all of a sudden I'll be like, oh wow, I'm rich, and then I'll try and like do something with a legendary or gems or something, and then I'm like, shit, I'm poor again.
I need time to prepare that.
But right now, at least in the game, gold isn't too much of a concern. So I just try and keep it down like at a healthy enough level when it comes to it.
It's a matter of time before Inarius will discover what I've done and come demanding the key.
So once again, I'm just pretty much just doing the same gameplay. Cast Blizzard, run in. If I don't have something on cooldown, Frost Nova, make them vulnerable, blow them up, shatter them, where as much as possible. But this will change when I get onto bosses. Now, every so often you'll see that I'm going fighting special named units. They can be mini bosses or they might be elites. Now, elites will have, they'll be similar to regular monsters, but they'll have a new ability or two attached to them, which can make them a bit more dangerous. So when I'm just running around and just like slowly targeting them, I'm either frostbolting them, or else I'm using my ice shards. Now ice shard is like that kind of, is that string of ice like this that I'm doing. That's my core ability, so that's probably my most damaging ability realistically. Now the cool thing about this is that although it shoots in a straight line, so you might think, that's not good, what if this guy's around it? If a monster gets frozen, it rebounds off them in a ricochet fashion. So instead of just going straight, it will start ding 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 off everything around it. So it gets pretty cool. The only thing is you have to freeze the monster for that, which is why I have all the other abilities to assist me to get to that. So it works well.
You refuse to give me the key. You stand in the way of a savior. The holy blood in your veins should be boiling.
So this seems to be Inarius talking to Rathma.
I create my own destiny. And this prophecy of yours is just a small part of it.
By the way, Red God Gaming, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Focus as well, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Big Daddy Sparta, this is Sparta. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And Drake Vermilion, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow buttons in the last couple of minutes. Did I miss anybody there? Sent by Kingu, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And SR Buen Dia, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. So there we go. I try not to miss my shoutouts. I try and do them eventually.
All you must understand is once I am victorious.
We'll do our stream raiders in just a minute.
Followed.
I can see that's ready on my screen. We'll just continue down this path first. What's this? Okay, so it's giving me like a big kind of cool looking outlook. So that's another thing that this game does, is that every so often you'll get to this kind of viewing point, this what's the word I'm looking for, this like sightseeing point, a vista point, isn't it? And it just zooms out to kind of show you the location. It doesn't really offer anything else other than just, oh, look at the world we're in. Zip. Because a lot of times in ARPGs, you might not focus on the world, but you can zoom right in, so you can see the details, like the art, the artistic design behind everything. Like, you can tell that the artists put a lot of love into the game, to be fair. And the settings have been turned down for streaming reasons, because it's too strong for the stream otherwise, it seems. Okay, so here's a boss. So here's going to be a bit of a big boss, so I'm going to have to change my tactics a little bit. I'm going to have to start dodging abilities and see what he does. So he's creating pools on the ground. Just have to dodge out of them.
Hello, precious mother.
Now I'm running out of mana again, so my mana will refill over time. Now bosses can't be frozen, but the abilities that would normally freeze enemies or stun enemies, what happens is there's a yellow bar. Ooh, I have a friend helping me. Oh shit, I have to get into this bubble that you created. Oh, he can't take damage when I'm in the bubble. So I have to move out of the way, out of the front of him. Okay, there's these like tide pools that I have to run in and out of. So now he's stunned. So when the boss gets stunned, he takes like a lot more damage. So this is like try and get him into this kind of this stunned period where possible. So because bosses can't be frozen and stuff, it takes them a bit of a while. Stagger, that's the word I'm looking for, a stagger meter. So it's like a little yellow line that's underneath their health, and it keeps building up when you use crowd controlling movements on them.
I'm out of mana.
Now Blizzard is a really good one to build that up fast for me, as long as he stays in the Blizzard.
I lack the needed.
He's almost stunned again. So I'm just trying to watch my mana closely, so at least I have plenty of mana to take advantage of the stagger. There we go. Now you're going to see him losing a lot of health in quick succession there, until I have to move. I have to get into the bubble again. Also do a huge explosion. Just moving around the battlefield, watching his abilities.
I lack the needed mana.
Just taking it, just chipping away at his health little by little. So bosses are like big damage sponges, so, you know, they take a bit of time to kill. So you have to kind of get used to their mechanics. Shit. Up. So he's getting a bit more aggressive now. But it's good, he's almost dead. Got it. Ooh. Some legendaries. Nice. Who is this brave knight helping us? It's Vigo.
Vigo, who did
Ah, that's disgusting.
Done all that was asked. The pain is gone now.
He's like in this Iron Maiden, so he's like being stabbed by all these little spikes as he's moving.
Just punishment.
Pretty gruesome, actually.
A stronger man would have refused Venard's bribe. Nerel. Nerel, is she safe?
Yes, she is safe.
Our meeting is no coincidence. I came here to help. Will you give this to her for me? I should never have taken it. It's so dark. I have repented. Do you think I was too late?
No, not too late. The light has come to carry you home.
Yeah, the chokey from Matilda.
See it, friend.
Yes. Yes. I see it now. They have come.
No. Oh, and he gave me another legendary.
Prove your worth, friend.
I have like 3 legendaries after that fight now. I got an amulet, boots, and wands. But yeah, like look how gruesome this suit was. It's like an Iron Maiden, which so basically he was this was his repentance for kind of going against the teachings and things. So he had to sit in his own blood as it slowly drained out of him. These spikes were being like driven into him with every movement that he did. So pretty bit of a gruesome death, to be honest. So yeah, this game is a lot more darker than the other games. Yes, lots of blood in this game. But gotta love the concepts and the medieval look behind it as well. So yeah, pretty cool. So I got some legendary equipment there. So let's see what these do. Critical strikes with core skills increase your attack speed. Nah, that's not going to be as good as what I have. I can always aspect that later. That's not too bad. Coming in contact with your firewall grants you 20%. Don't use firewalls, so that's kind of useless right now. Can keep it for another time maybe. When hit while not healthy, a magical bubble is summoned around you for 4.5 seconds. While standing in the bubble, players are immune. Can only occur once every 90 seconds. What do I have on? Well, the one that I have on's better, but I could always put that into a different slot. It might be good. Well, it is a nice defensive. I might be able to use that. Not right now, but I'll have to. It's possible I can use that soon. But these would be for different builds, to be honest. This is probably better for like a lightning build. This is better for a fire build. This is like just an all-round defensive item. It's not bad at all, but I can't use it just right now, unfortunately. But there we go. Let me have a look at some of the shout-outs there and what I missed while I was doing that boss fight. Yeah, my German is not sufficient enough to read that, Big Daddy Sparta. If you could put it in English, that'd be awesome. Hey, SBR Ferd, hope you're keeping well. Icy Manian, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Zero Bebu, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Sak Isalata, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. By partners at Flip DGG, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Aiden Antwerp, big muscle flexing, or Antwerp, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Dim Valientos, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And Spark Prime, hello Spark Prime, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Loving the dancing emotes, Spark Prime. I want to see more dancing emotes, please. Blue Bolt, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Do you not wear a shirt on purpose? Pretty much. So it's quite hot here. So basically it's quite hot here. I usually am in a tank top or a t-shirt, and usually maybe about halfway through the stream I'll take off that and I'll just continue the rest of the stream in the flesh, unless I'm feeling cold or something, which I definitely am not feeling at all. So it's purposeful.
You don't need
But today I just went straight into it.
vision of the key lifted from my corpse.
Celebration of Diablo.
Under the watchful eyes of the great serpent in my sanctum.
Did you not see me as the barbarian? Like they modeled me after the barbarian minus the tattoos? Like don't you see it? This is why we have to do it, guys. We have to honor Blizzard molding me after the barbarian. You know, facts. Just I have the bigger chest, but you know, there we go.
It's too quiet. Shit.
Okay, so we're making our way towards Lilith. Oh no.
Is that Rathma?
Oh, it's Rathma. Rathma is dead. Yeah, Rathma's dead. Lilith was definitely here, but I wonder what happened. Oh my god, says Lara. Well, look, real life barbarian versus fictional barbarian. Well, I call myself a Viking, not a barbarian, but meh. Potato, potato. Cutscene. Here's Mommy Lilith, I guess. Yep.
I don't know if you would have chosen to stand beside me in this new world, Rathma. But I would have saved your place, just the same. And now, all that you might have been has been stolen from me. Stolen. This key unlocks more than the doors of hell. It unlocks our path to the future. A future made possible because of the price you paid. Your sacrifice will not have been in vain.
So that's the vision. And level 30. So pretty much he died at Inaris' hands due to this spear put into him, which allowed Lilith to get the door to hell, pretty much, it seems like. Yeah, her voiceover is, her voice actor is pretty great, alright. Gotta admit that. Credit where credit's due, the voice acting is really good. Okay, so I have 1 point to put somewhere. I'm trying to decide where I want that point. Non-Blizzard, I have enough there. Maybe another point in Frost Nova, so it loses a bit of cooldown. It's like 2 second cooldown less. Maybe Ice Shards for a bit more damage. Like I have like 3 levels where I can kind of play around with the points a little bit. Actually, I could put into my... I could do my Frost skills deal 5% increased damage to elites. Gets an extra 5% on top of that. Tell your motorbikes. You deal 4% increased cold damage to vulnerable enemies. Well, that's only for 4 seconds, though. It's good, but meh. Not yet. I might increase my power of my main damage ability. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. So, give that a little bit of a damage increase. Extra like 3% damage or something. Okie dokie, so where do we have to go from here? So we have to come down here. So let's teleport out to this place. And Manu, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. And also to Mac Schneerpai, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Oh yeah, and the Stream Raiders is ready as well, so let me jump over to the Stream Raiders. Now, if you want to join in with Stream Raiders tonight, guys, it's a simple browser game that we play every 30 or so minutes, unless I'm in the middle of a boss or something like that. Then it gets slightly delayed. But every 5 minutes you can put a new unit on the battlefield. And you can help us then win the battles. We'll be playing this throughout the night as I continue into Diablo. So if you want to just put down some units in the background while you're chillaxing, or as you're working or studying or anything you're doing tonight, having a cup of tea, having a beer, having a snack, then feel free to click on the link that will appear on your Twitch chat after this battle ends. Doing good so far. Almost tied with the allies versus enemies, but we're making our way down. Let's see, can we take out the last of the fire defense? They're gonna kill out the archers. No, run away. All right, regroup. Regroup. Get behind the big giant dog. There we go. That might help. We lost some major damage there, but hopefully it'll be enough to get us through. That dog is taking luckily he's getting lots of healing at the moment, so that's good. Oh, we only have one damage dealer left. The rest can't do it. Go on, damage dealer. Oh, what a close call. Alright, good job, guys, and congratulations to Humras as well on those extra goodies. If you want to join in on the next battle, now is the time. Once again, every 5 minutes you can place down a new unit, and then in 30 minutes time we'll do the next battle. So you have a huge selection of units. Feel free to check out your quests as well, so you can get even more units faster and level them up a bit faster too. So let's choose an Orc Slayer. That sounds like a good choice. I'm gonna do an Orc Slayer. So if you want to join in, feel free to click on the link, and we'll get back to that in 30 minutes time. The titty clickbait was not, in fact, a lie, says Nakuzumi. Nakuzumi, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow. Also to Shannon as well, 97. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Alright, let's make our way towards... Whoops. Dude, what the fuck? Let's make our way to the next part of the storyline. We're at the end of Act 1 now, I believe, so that was the last... I think that was the last big story beat. I think. And I'm somehow getting stuck in the terrain. I think there's slight server lag there, that's why I was getting a bit stuck. So once again, you don't have to kill everything unless it really gets annoying and gets in your way. Nice chest. Sometimes you're kind of hoping for some nice drops in these big chests, but unfortunately, not always going to happen. Here we go, back to Nyrel.
Vigo wanted you to have this.
He was a good man. And Lilith? Was she even there? Did you meet her?
Already gone by the time I arrived.
There is more. I can see that.
Lilith took a key to hell off Rathma's body.
Then it was all in vain. She's the only one who got what they wanted.
Nyrel. She came seeking the Haradrim of legend. seeking hope. She found neither. But her part in things was far from over. In truth, we would need her more than she needed us. Didn't seem that way at the time, though. For anyone. Inarius proved to be just as unreliable as I'd feared. His self-obsession had driven him to murder his son, Rathma. And from the corpse left behind, Lilith had taken a key to hell. Where would she use it? We could only depend on ourselves to find out.
Okay. Actually, I just picked up on that story beat there. Okay, Act 1 is now complete. Okay, it just popped up on my screen, Act 1 complete. So we have officially finished Act 1. From here on out, I have zero idea what's going to happen. I actually only picked up on that story beat there, that Inarius, as Rathma, was also Inarius' son. But it's also Lilith's son, as far as I know. So I guess that means that Inarius and Lilith had a bit of a fling or something, or maybe were partners at one point in their lives or something like that. But I'm very sure Rathma is her son. So if it was also his son, so yeah, okay, I didn't pick up on that before. There we go. Learn something new every day, right? The Shadow Game Official, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also, happy Pride to you as well. And Panos Mode as well, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Giving me chest goals right here, says Drake. Hey, FT Nova, hope you're keeping well, my good dude. Okay, Act 1 is finished. Let me jump back to the main city, because I have a potion upgrade to get. And I have to salvage a few things. Then we're going to take on the next stronghold in the area, and then we're going to move into Act 2 after that. So that's the plan. So do some little town stuff. So every like 10 levels, you're going to be able to upgrade your potions. So your potions down here that you can pick up, you can only have a certain amount on you at any one time. So in this case, it's 5. They pretty much all, you get them all the time, pretty much. But every 10 levels, you get to level them up through the system, and they just get a little bit more powerful. Oh, it goes into 15 every 5. Oh wait, the next one's 15, then 10 after that again. So they kind of changed it a little bit. So now I just made my overall healing a little bit better. So, is there anything else here that I have to do in terms of new stuff? No, I don't think so. Drink some water. Water, Mal. You want me to drink some water, mate? Am I doing the English accent proud? I'll junk. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check that there's nothing I need in this list before I... That's actually a pretty good chest, actually. 6 to fire damage. Unfortunately, I'm not a fire build for now. But remember, the build that I have right now is Frost, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be Frost for the entire game. But it definitely is very useful for me right now. Yeah, I can take rid of all these rares. So when you salvage things, you're going to get equipment, crafting equipment out of it. Now, once it's salvaged, it's gone forever, so you have to be very careful. Now, I have a couple of legendaries here. I'm going to put these into my bank, just in case I need them at a later stage. This amulet, though, is a bit of a question mark. I have to get back to that one. Yeah, I can confirm it's a pretty good chest. Vadesk, you were quick with that one. Pyro, Shift Gaming, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. And hey to you too. So is anyone at the moment considering to get Diablo 4, or else are you currently playing even Diablo 4? What I might do is I might break this down. This actually could be good. You're currently playing it, Pyro? What class are you? What class and build have you decided on at the moment? Okay, so I'm going to show you a new system here that's also in this game. I'm very sure they borrowed this from Diablo Immortal. and we don't like talking about Diablo Immortal on this channel, but I'm very sure this came from Diablo Immortal. So basically, from legendary items, you can extract their aspect. So can you see this like orange writing here? What makes it legendary, essentially? So you can extract the legendary aspect out of it, and then you can put it into a different item of your choice whenever you want. You can also pick up these aspects from dungeons, but if you haven't got it from a dungeon yet, you can just get it from the item. Now, doing that will destroy the item in question, so you just got to be a bit careful. But if you really don't need all these stats and stuff that you see here, then it will just take out this orange part, which I'll do, just in case. Because I think this could be useful, and then it puts into a separate slot here for yourself. So I can use this. What does this go on? Helm, chest, pants, shield. Powers increased by 50% on amulet. Yeah, but I can't use that on my amulet because I have that one. Maybe put on my chest. Let me see a preview of this. Oh, that's very cheap, actually. It's only 2,000 to do it, and it's only like 1 shard. Oh, that's very cheap. Oh, grand. Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. So now that I transferred over the the aspect, now my chest, my yellow chest, gets upgraded to a legendary, and now it has the legendary effect on it as well. So. Cool little system. There is a downside to the system, though, is that legendaries don't feel as legendary. Especially when you can just take it out and just put it into something else, you know? So the drops may not be as meaningful as they once were. At least that's my initial feeling for the system. It's useful, don't get me wrong, it is a useful system, but there is definitely a trade-off with having this convenience, let's say. But at least, you know, if you, let's say you got a cool legendary item at a low level and you couldn't get it at a higher level, you know, at least it kind of stops that aspect of it. Because, like, you probably don't want to carry around like a low level item when you're like late game, just because of the legendary effect, because it's like too good of an effect, you know. I'm just going to put a gem into this as well, just because I have 2 slots I don't have gems in. My gems aren't really good at the moment, so that's why I don't really that's why I don't really focus too much on the gems at the moment. They're just not that great yet. Yeah, they're all kind of shit, to be fair. I'll just put that. Bit of extra survivability. Now, you can always take gems out of gear as well for a very little cost. So, you know, I guess there's no harm. I guess I was just probably lazy. I guess there's no harm in actually just putting it in, because it doesn't take that much to take out the gem. Actually, I think it might be even free. Don't quote me on that, though. I'll have to double check. All right. Let's have a look at the chats there. Demen is hot. Hi there, have a nice stream, says Alex. Hey, Alex, thank you very much, man. No, not yet. I'm getting. Oh, okay. So Pyro, you got the base game. Okay, no problem. Well, at least you get to see, you know, and see if you like the look of this. Drake, Big Muscle Flexing, thank you for the subscription, man. Thank you for helping support the channel and helping pay the electricity bills and internet bills. But yeah, but thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. Enjoy all the extra unicorn emotes that you've just unlocked there as well, including the little unicorn next to your name. Night Quest, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Stuart Slay, yes. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Pats Lou, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And Quagami, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Mahe72, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And Christoph, is it Christoph, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button, guys. All right, so what I'm going to show you now is a new mechanic, a new feature that was included into the game as well. So we're going to take on a stronghold. So this is the final stronghold in the opening area, and I'm going to explain how all that works when we get up there, which I'm not that far away from. Now this stronghold was out of my level range, so it's actually a 30 level minimum. That's why I couldn't do it until probably pretty much now. So the game alerts you when you get close to a stronghold as well, because it is a big deal. So pretty much what a stronghold is in the game, it's a town or fortification that was taken over by the forces of hell. And what your job is to do is to liberate it. So the cool thing is that when you do liberate the town, which requires, you know, separate quests inside it, and fight a big boss usually at the end, is that it gets converted then into a standard town. So you can use it as, you know, you can use it as a trading area, you can use it as a waypoint system, it unlocks extra dungeons. So there's some cool uses for it. And also on top of that, it gives you 100 renown to your region total as well, which is quite a lot, to be honest, which will help unlock these account-wide bonuses. So just in case you don't know how this system works, is that is the second line here. These are account-wide bonuses. So once you unlock them on one character, it's going to be on every single character that you have from there on out. So for example, now that I unlocked skill point 1 here and another skill point over there, let's say tomorrow I decided to make a barbarian character. Then that means the barbarian will start the game with 2 skill points at level 1. So you can instantly start building your barbarian right away, for example. And this extra potion capacity here, they'll have an extra potion just to make their life a little bit easier at the start of the game. So it's an interesting system to kind of make your secondary characters, you know, get up to speed a little bit faster. It's, you know, the next time you replay the game, it's going to be just a bit faster and easier to get through. And get yourself up to speed to where your main character could be, for example. Now, each region, now since I just unlocked the second region there, they have similar bonuses from what I can see so far. So when I start getting renown or reputation by doing all the side content and exploration stuff throughout the campaign, I'll also be able to do the same. So provided I get enough renown to unlock these 2 again, that means, let's say my new barbarian that I'll make, he will have 4 skill points starting off the game once I unlock these extra 2. And 2 potions in total too. So as you can see, it adds up pretty quickly. Now another mechanic on top of that is Altars of Lilith. Now here's all the Altars of Lilith. These are they're kind of grayed out, but once you find them one time, you don't have to find them again on extra characters. They don't provide any extra effect really. They do grant renown though. But outside of that, basically, so Altars of Lilith, they give you 2, they generally give you a 2 stat boost increase, a permanent stat boost increase, not only for your main character, but for all your characters that you're going to have on your account in the future. So you're going to get all these little bonuses built up, like +2 intellect, +2 strength, etc., and slowly build them all up, finding lots and lots of these altars. So when you make your new character, they're going to feel even more stronger from all these extra stat boosts, because every single stat will help every character in one way or another. So it might sound insignificant at the start. Oh, it's only like +2 intellect, who gives a shit? But imagine going through this entire game world here, finding all these Altars of Lilith, and that's going to end, you know, it's going to end up to, you know, a pretty significant amount of stat you know, when you find them all, or if you find them all. It also increases some other things, but the main one is stat increases anyway. I just needed to click on the stream. I first thought you were like a weirdo, but actually funny and entertaining, says Pats. Well, Pats, I'm glad that the first initial impression was wrong, and that yeah, I came off a little bit different. It's just Kate, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. It's just Kate, and also to Witty as well. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. I wish my life was as stable as the biddies on this man, says Luna. I'm not here for the game, just for you, says just Kate. It's still a ways from level 30, but enjoying taking my time. Yeah, right, take your time, enjoy every little aspect of the game, you know. I'm just doing it at my own pace as well. It's just like the next acts I'm going to be a lot slower because I haven't seen them before. Okay, so now we're entering the stronghold. We're greeted there right away by a lot of... Ooh, what the hell's going on here? Not sure. Ooh, there's like these lightning type abilities coming down on me. Not really sure what that is or who's doing it. Not sure, is it like an elite or is it like a mini boss? Oh, it's this guy maybe. No, he's a waller. He's not doing it. Oh, maybe it's these inquisitors maybe? Okay, it's the inquisitors that were doing this like lightning looking thing. So as you can see, like pretty much into a big battle right away. So try to take back these strongholds. It can be a bit challenging at times. Now, since this is a pretty high level, well, high level for this early in the game, I guess, it will definitely be an additional challenge. So I'm pretty much just once again starting off with a blizzard, then frost novaing them when everyone's kind of closer together, so the blizzard hits them. They all become frozen, and then I just go in and blast them out of it. So that's the kind of general gameplay. And then just like teleporting around, dodging shit, blah 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 blah. So the idea here is I have to purge the core Dragon core Dragon of vampiric corruption. So that's destroying these corruption parts here. Now there's plenty of elites in this area too, so they're doing lots of additional little effects. Now the area is definitely keeping me on my toes, especially with these inquisitors. They're doing quite a lot of effects. Now the enemies might have shields as well, so you have to pierce their shields before they start taking damage. What's this vampiric incubator? I can't... No, I can't... I guess I have to destroy that last, probably. Because it wasn't taking damage. Now, as far as I know, these are kind of like instanced events. Other players won't join them unless you're maybe playing co-op or something. But when you're outside of these type of events, other players can help you. Other players that you'll see running around in the world.
I'm low on precious money.
Which can help for events and things. Now, I kind of thought that seeing other players in the world would get really annoying, but it's very limited. Just how they have it designed. You won't see many at all. You'll generally see most of them when you're in towns. Outside of that, there's very few. And that doesn't mean that there's only a couple of people playing. No, it's just how they have it all divided. How the hell do you break this?
I need time to prepare. I'm low on precious mana.
It's like... I'm not sure. Maybe I have to go around the other way.
I'm not ready yet.
So I'm just encasing myself in my ice armor, taking away damage from me. So I'm barely even getting hurt, if ever. Or, you know, rarely enough anyway.
I need time to prepare that.
So my health is very stable all the time. I don't know how you kill these things. Yeah, it's just Kate, no problem. Feel free. I'll try and get back to you whenever I have time. You can ask me on my Discord server, or you can DM me here, whichever is better for you. So I'm pretty much just trying to freeze as many of these guys as possible so they take a lot more damage. So once again, we're in these strongholds where we just run in, try and liberate the place. Each of them will always have their own different objectives and they all feel a little bit different. But you're always going to end up like killing some big boss at the end and just killing lots and lots of enemies. Even if they'll have like little different objectives and stuff like that. But they usually have some sort of gimmick attached to it. Ooh, this is going to be a bit nasty. Nothing hard though. Yep. So plenty of vampire type units around the place, as you can see. Still have no idea how you actually break these. It's the only thing I'm kind of confused about with this area. Like, it looks like it's almost dead, but I don't know how that is. There's no indication telling me how I'm... Like, I can't see any damage numbers. It's like it just bounces around with the health. Like, usually that means, like, some crowd control, I think. Here else Discord, it's just Kate. Yeah, it seems to take damage initially and then it just goes back to full. I really don't know how you break those. Like, that might stop me from being able to complete this area if I can't figure out how you break those. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I'm not ready yet.
Else I might have to look up something. Like, it looks like I have to get it to a vulnerable state. But I only have one ability that does that, so...
I need time to prepare that.
Good. DM'd in Discord. Yeah, sure, no problem at all. It's just Kate, no problem. Thank you.
Out of mana once again.
Lots of vampires.
I need time.
Ooh, nasty, nasty. So these just like to move around the place, like to transform into bats and teleport. So it's a pretty cool animation, to be honest, for these vampires. But I still have to figure out how you break up, what will I say? Kate? Okay. No problem. Alright. It's like I have a dish. I don't know. Like, until I figure out how you break this. Like, I'm breaking lots of the little corruptions. They're no problem, but these big ones, I'm not sure. Just brutalize knights. Anyone have... Oh, it's... Okay, now it lost its shield. Okay, how did it do that? And now it transformed into a big elite. Maybe it just happens over time after I kill a certain amount of units. Maybe that's what it does. Because I don't think I've done anything new.
Did not protect these knights from the vampires.
Okay, let's get this... I'll have to go back up and kill the other two, so... Let's see if their shields have been removed now. Okay, their shields have been removed as well, so... Maybe after I kill a certain amount of elites or something, it does it. Okay, looks like one more thing to break over here, and then I should have recaptured. Now, there'll obviously be a big boss at the end, there always seems to be. Yeah, maybe FT, that could be what it was.
I need time to prepare that.
So as you can see, like my mana is, I know I'm blocking my health, which is kind of annoying. That I wish you could move the UI a little bit over, or maybe I can just move. Right, maybe I can move myself slightly over. Yeah, just so it's a little bit, just so you can see my health a little bit. Destroy the vampiric aberration. Okay, which is down here. Ew, lovely. Lots of bloody stuff. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, so I'm making my way down into a cellar. It's gonna be like a big vampire down here. Nilker, the Forgotten Bishop. Okay, let's see what his boss mechanics are gonna be. So it seems to be so far just like a big version of the priests I've been fighting.
Out of mana once again.
But he seems to have like multiple little checks. So okay, so every certain percentage, about 25 or so % health, he breaks one of the orbs and unleashes like an elite. So he needs a little bit of help to fight me.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, got some big damage there because I got him into a vulnerable state. So I increased his stagger meter up to max. So because bosses can't be frozen or CC'd in any way, all of the CC attempts that you do against them, it adds up. So eventually they get staggered instead. How's this shield about? Okay, one. Okay, he's only okay. I think I have to break that shield before. Or is it rebounding it? I also have to get him out of. I think it's the shield. I have to attack him when he's out of the shield, which is a bit annoying actually. Since they move around all the time, that is, it's even extra more annoying. Shit. It's like, should I focus on him or should I just keep going for the shield? So yeah, that wouldn't be a good. I don't think that's a good strategy. Okay, one down. So I have to use those very limited windows when they kind of run away from the big shield dude. Okay, now he's vulnerable. Or at least he was. Okay, now he's down, it seems. Oh, he gets stunned. Okay, so it doesn't look like he dies completely, just gets stunned.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, and then he brings them back after a set amount of time. Okay. He's almost down though, just have to do a little bit more damage.
I do not have any potion.
Gotcha. Bit of a nasty fight, but not too bad. It was that shield mechanic at the end that That was annoying. So these orbs that they look like orbs, but these are potions. So this is what you pick up to refill your potion amount. Usually they'll happen when you do enough damage to the boss, or when you take out like minions of his. Don't take me seriously. I usually joke 98% of the time, and 2% I say something serious. Ah, that sounds a lot like me, so. Okay, so we conquered the stronghold. So that means this entire area now is going to become a settlement. So now that we've okay, it's not retaken back yet, it seems. Or maybe this area doesn't become a settlement. It normally does. Maybe it just stops. Maybe no one wants to live here. Alright, full health, okay. Let's make a way out. At least I got at least I'm getting like lots of yellows, so I can disenchant most of them. Well, there might be some upgrades, but I'll check it soon. Okay, so it didn't convert into a settlement, it just liberated it. The other place is converted to a settlement, so that's a bit different. Okay, we're going to move on to the Act 2 area now. So this is going to be new for me to see, at least. I only went inside to get the waypoint before, but I haven't seen anything. I just have to decide how am I going to spend this talent point, because I need to spend 2 more talent points before I can unlock my passive. Cold damage against vulnerable enemies has up to 20% chance to. See, if I did vulnerable more often, that would be very good. But I only have one ability that does vulnerable, which is my Frost Nova. What I could do is I could take the. Yeah, I'm gonna give my Frost Nova an extra rank. That's a good idea. Hey, Mr. Buggy. Hope you're keeping well. Evening titties. Hey there, Jay. Wonderbar, big muscle flexing. Welcome to you. Also to Nenny Park as well. Big muscle flexing. Welcome to you. Hey, J Cots. Hey, chat, says Nenny. Hey, Nenny. And also to Red Bull Red, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Do you ever feel like you're visiting the same areas over and over again in the game? Well, this region is very snowy, so it kind of feels all the same in a way. But now that I'm in a different region, I'm sure it's going to definitely take a bit of a different turn, you know? But this first area here kind of feels a bit samey. But after that, kind of hard to say really. But we will see anyway on what happens. That. Ayo, who up Diablo in there for? Danny, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Also to Pepe Frey, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Spam stuff. I actually can read some of it, but I can't understand all of it. Yeah, just please not spam. I get that you're happy and excited for Pride, which is awesome. But happy Pride Month, guys. But spam, we cannot have spam. Spam is not good. Spam interrupts the whole chat flow. Doesn't help anybody. Alright, so let's head down. So we're in the new area now. So we're in Act 2, guys. So if you're just joining me for the first time tonight, we have just started in Act 2. We've done the final stronghold in the opening area of Fractured Peaks. So now I'm coming into some brand new content that I haven't seen because only the first area was on the beta. So we're going to have definitely a different looking place. So I'm going to jump right down to the main quest. area down here and see what's going on. So everything from here on out is a complete mystery to me anyway. So that's gonna be pretty cool. He's saying it's Pride Month and that we don't allow people to be heterosexual. He said that any heteros will be persecuted by the full extent of the law. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Kate, for the translation. I'm sure that's a joke, you know, but yeah. Like, I remember I was looking at a meme there yesterday. I had to post it, but it was like, "Happy Pride Month! It's time to make it's time to make the heterosexuals uncomfortable." I had to laugh at it. I know it's just a joke because, you know, gay people don't hate straight people, which is very funny because straight people hate gay people. Obviously, not everybody, obviously, but generally, gay people don't hate straight people. It's the other way around. Like, gay people, they just want to be accepted. That's all they want. They just want equal rights. That's all they want. Just like straight people, they just want equal rights and everyone's happy. But there's so much hatred from the other side because they don't believe gay people should exist or whatever. So that's why we have Pride, people. That's why there is such thing as a Pride Month. Like, realistically, I don't think any gay person, all right, and now obviously I can't speak on behalf of everybody, right? But I personally think when it comes to Pride, oh, Stream Raiders is ready, so let's do this in the background, so at least we can watch the battle before we go back to Diablo, so we can do the battle at the same time. Thank you everyone for joining in on this battle. Let's see how we get on. So my personal take on it is, with the whole Pride Month thing, I don't think any gay person wants Pride Month, realistically, because in reality, the only reason there is a Pride Month or even Pride marches is because all they want is the opportunity to express themselves and to have equal rights and just be treated like regular human beings, right? So realistically, if everyone was treated like everyone, like there's no persecution, no death penalties, no illegality to it, etc., etc., etc. If people were just treated equally, there wouldn't be a need for Pride, and there would definitely not be a need for a Pride Month if everyone was just treated equally. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in. So that's breaking it down realistically. That's the reason why we still have Pride today, because there's someone out there that literally wishes that they don't want to be alive. They'd rather not be alive than being themselves, and that's why there's Pride. So if you just if you're straight, or or however you identify, if you just tell yourself that, just to get your head around it, why there's a Pride, is just because imagine living a life and you can't be yourself. Imagine that just for a second, you couldn't be the person you wanted to be, or the person you currently are. Imagine if that's you right now. That's why there's a Pride. That's why. So if you can wrap your head around that absolute basic fundamental point, you will understand it all, more or less. So pretty much, people can't be themselves. They'd rather kill themselves than being themselves. And there's people out there who just wish they weren't alive because they're not allowed to express themselves, be themselves, love who they want, stuff like that, you know. So that's all it is. There probably wouldn't really need to be a Pride Month or a Pride parades. They'd probably all stop at some point, you know. Maybe they'll keep it up for a while as maybe some sort of like solidarity thing, or a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of fun or something. I'm not really sure, but I'm very sure if everyone was just treated equally in the world, I'm very sure we wouldn't need a Pride in the first place. Oh no, did I come in during why isn't there a straight Pride? No, Cottage Chillin'. No, absolutely not. Absolutely, completely opposite. I'm explaining why there is a Pride. The reason why there isn't a straight Pride is because straight people get to live and be themselves every single day of the year. That's it. You have a straight pride every day if you want to. um, but no, I'm expressing the reason why there's a pride. It's because, and actually, even thinking about it, even as a straight person, I'm sure there's someone here. I honestly don't care what gender you are, what sexuality you are, whatever you identify as. You're a human being. You're a human being to me. That's all you are. You're a human being, and I love you for who you are. I don't care what label you want to put on yourself. Well, I do care, but you know what I mean. It's not important to me in terms of I'm not going to treat you less as a person, because you are a person. If you can just see people as a person, just trying to live their lives, like, what's so wrong? What's so wrong with that? That's why it's just crazy to me that, like, that there's different races out there, there's different genders out there, there's, you know, all this stuff that have to fight for their rights. Like, look at women, for example, and I know there's women watching right now as well. Like, look at women. Like, there's still parts of the world that women don't have equal rights, right? And if even if you look at the USA, which is meant to be a first world country, if you look at the USA, like, women lost the right to decide what they want to do with their bodies, right? So even women's rights are being taken away as well. So if they can go after the women, they're going to go after the gays, they're already going after the trans, they're already going after the drag queens. Like, who's next? They're just going to go back. They're just going to keep eroding people's rights. So you could be here, and for example, I had a conversation with someone today. He was on about Black History Month, and I'm like, if black people were just treated fairly and the same, there probably wouldn't be a need as such as a Black History Month, because everyone will be taught, you know, that everyone will be taught history the way it should be, and just so we can learn from history, all the different people that make up our history, and, you know, there'll be a lot more tolerance and acceptance in the world. It won't matter what race or how you look or how you identify as. You can just be yourself. But there's still, unfortunately, places out there in the world where you don't have rights, or you can or it might be illegal. You might be sent to prison, or even worse, you might be killed. There's a death penalty in some countries, like even I think it's Nigeria. Actually, I think it's Nigeria. I could be wrong. It's one of the bigger African nations. They just the president just enacted new law recently to kill if you commit same-sex relations, you will be killed. Obviously, they're fighting that in the court right now, because apparently a president tried that a couple of years ago and it failed. But right now it's legal until the courts, well, if the courts decide to stop it. But right now, until that time happens, for example, for people who live there, you could be killed. Anyway, the point is, that's why we can never take rights for granted. And whether you're straight or gay or any other sexuality out there, or however you identify as, you're never safe. Your rights can be taken away no matter what you identify as. And that's why, if we all just come together and just treat each other like human beings and just be respectful and tolerant and being as tolerant as possible, we can exist. We can coexist without all this bullshit. You know? So yeah, so there's my little piece. You're coming for the titty, and instead you're getting facts. But you know, Anyway, guys, if you want to join in, I'll read your comments in just a moment. So if you want to join in with my Stream Raiders, guys, the link will be on your Twitch chat every couple of minutes. So if you want to join in, we will be playing this while I continue in Diablo. This is just a little bit of a thing that you can play in the background. Every 5 minutes, you can put down a new unit, and then in 30 minutes, well, 24 minutes time now, we'll do the next battle. So while I play Diablo, we'll do this. I'm just going to read, before I begin the first main quest of the second act, I'm just going to check some of the comments there, and I'm going to do some shout outs for some of the new followers as well in the last couple of minutes, so give me a second on this one. So let's see. Ella Lee, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Michael Nunes, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Sassy Nugget. What a name, Sassy Nugget. I love it. Big Muscle, tell me something sassy. Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. Henry Wild, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. And I'm going to just do 2 more right now, and I'll get back to more in a moment. Dear Dream, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. And Scully 2K, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Semify to you, my friend. Let's see. Actually, give me extra rights, please, says Nakuzi. I don't hate straight people, says Kate. See, I said Kate this time. I just get annoyed that I can't kiss in public because someone straight might get offended. Meanwhile, straight people can kiss whoever they want with no harassment. Yeah, like imagine if it was turned, if the tables were turned. I saw a meme, like it was like this, I think it was a TikTok or something about like it was a meme video basically, and it was pretty much, what if it was the other way around, that if straight people were the minority, let's say, didn't have the right, so gay people would come up and be like, ew, what the hell are you doing? It's like, oh my god, you know, it was just hilarious. I'd have to find the link to it again in the future, but yeah, imagine if it was just turned around. Like that's when they would be a straight pride. See, if you want a straight pride, that's what literally has to happen so you have a straight pride, where literally it all changes backwards. People are so concerned what others are doing, says Gabao, but can't evaluate their own lives. Let the gays be gay. Amen. I don't think any gay person wants a Pride Month. We just like the parades and parties. We do like the parades and parties, to be fair. We like dress up. There is a limit with that, though. I do personally don't like that, for example, and I do agree with someone mentioned this there on a comment on Twitter actually today. I personally agree with it. I know it's just an expression of self and stuff, but I do personally agree with what the person said, is that she said to me, well, she said in the thread, but I also was responding at the same time, so she was kind of saying it to me, but also to other people. She was saying that that she used to love going and support, because she's straight, she identifies as straight, so she loved bringing her kids and stuff to the pride parades, but she had to stop because she found that there was guys showing their private parts in the parades, as in they're walking around in the kind of more, let's say, kinky bondage type stuff. So I think in the parades, I think there has to be a bit of decorum at least, just because in all fairness, I can understand that parents kind of don't want their kids to see penises in their face, in the middle of public. I can understand that. I think that's a reasonable request. So I think there can be some limits. I just think it's just a bit too much, at least in a public space. Like you're walking down the street and you're fully nude, are somewhat nude anyway. You're still showing your private parts. I think that's a bit too far sometimes, but I understand expression and all that too. So there's two sides to the argument. Cottage Chichilla, it's raining chichillas. It is indeed, Cottage. Hello to you and your peoples. Mondo Brauda, hello. Canna Rose, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you. Scott Hens, Big Muscle Flexing, welcome to you as well. It's raining chinchillas, says Scott. It's a raid. Oh, thank you for the raid there, much appreciated. Yander God, hello. I'm just catching up with some of the comments there, guys. I know I'm a little bit behind. Hope Huggles, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Oh yeah, that's what I meant, was wondering if someone came in and asked why there wasn't gay dude here, so I've had that conversation. I think we've all had that conversation. We love you, says Tom. Thank you, Tom. Pipoli, thank you very much for the raid as well, my dude. Much appreciated. There's a guy called Sanzulu something that's harassing me in the inbox, and then he changed his name to Infinity and now he's still messaging me. Oh my god. Some people are just a bit cringe. I hate being here in America, says Kate. Never before have I gone so swiftly from thirst to, oh, this motherfucker's spitting facts, before as when I entered the stream, says Hope. Simo Lum, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. I love your boobs. Plus we should get more than just a month to celebrate our culture or history, says Nova. See, that's it. If you give someone a month, why can't they have 2 months? Preach, in a perfect world, we wouldn't have Pride Month, Black History Month, because we wouldn't need them, says Cottage Chichilla. Kate says, growing up, my mom always told me you have to be careful out in the world. You have one strike against you already. That's actually quite powerful, right? Yeah. When she found out I was gay, she updated it to 2 strikes. Being black and gay in America isn't the best thing, says Kate. I feel you, Kate. I feel you. You know, I can only imagine. You know, from all the stuff that I hear, like I'm a European, in case you couldn't tell from the accent, but I'm a European, so we do have a, you know, we live very different lives. You know, as you can probably understand, like the American life versus European life. Very, very different. Very, very different. Rights are a privilege, not a right, says Nova. That's why I'm always confused when people move to America and chase the American dream. There's no such thing. I don't know why people want to come to this country. There's only one type of person who benefits in America, says Kate. That part. Just Moriarty, big muscle flexing, welcome to you, and hello, my friend too. Titties and facts, 2 things that I enjoy, says Mal. I don't, Moretti, not commonly anyway, very, very rarely, not currently. Hate it here. Ben Stark, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well, thanks for pressing follow. I know what you're talking about, even the same video about the roles that were reversed. Oh, being in a straight space and wanting to flirt with someone same sex, but you can't because society be weird, says Hope. Am I talking about this video? Let me check. I think this is probably like a longer version. This is probably a longer version of it. I can't watch this right now, unfortunately, because I'm streaming, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into my tab for later. But we'll definitely come back to it. But my one was more like a 2-minute kind of thing. So it's probably like more or less the same thing, just probably dialed down. But I'll definitely give it a watch later after the stream. That's my thought too. Leave the kinky stuff for the night events and just be fun and prideful in the day stuff. Oh, I thought he was referring to the video, just older version. Okay. Hey, Chickio Doka. We love you from Italy. Ciao bello. Thank you, grazie. The facts are why I stayed. Jay has a great thought process, as Avalanche. Thank you. Appreciate all the love from all the languages. Please be respectful. Yeah, like I know people are passionate and they love to speak in their own language, and you know I just can't understand all languages. So if possible, as often as possible, try to put it in English. Otherwise, I can't understand it. There might be certain amounts I can understand because I do have, you know, a good knowledge of various languages, but not fluently enough. Hot Black Cat, hello beautiful. Oh wow, your chest is getting bigger each day, says Hot Black Cat. Hey Hot Black Cat, my lovely hottest cat. Oh my god, that video classic. Igor Terminator, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Reject reality and embrace muscle titties, says Nova. The American dream is commonly achieved by white men. White straight men, sorry, says Mal. Ferrari official, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. And Mose Beak, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. I think I got everyone there in the shoutouts. If I missed your name, please let me know. But I think I got everyone as I was scrolling down through the comments. But I just wanted to take a moment just to get back to all the comments while I was having my little speech. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get back to some Diablo gameplay. So let's start off. We just got into the second area of the game, the second region, so beginning the second act. I've never seen this area before. So let's have some new quest lines and story
I'm
stuff.
looking for a Haradrim named Dona. An old friend of his sent me.
At this hour, I'd wager he's in the keep. Check with the guard at the door.
Okay. So, have to speak to the guard by the door. No problem. I cannot do that. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can't use my teleport inside. I have an urgent message.
The Great Hall with his son. Keep it quick.
Great. Nice and straightforward. Oh, I like the painting on the... I like the painting there. Very, very, very crusadery. Or maybe even the Inquisition or something like that.
Dad, I need to be out in the field with the other knights.
Why the rush, my boy? You know, I found some of my old Haradric tomes. Stay here.
From scratch is what the show's called, says Kate.
I can take some with me. We have a visitor.
This discussion is not over. Is there something you need?
I have a message from Lorath.
Wow. There's a name from another life. Has the old man finally come down from the mountain?
With a warning. An ancient evil walks the land. The demon, Lilith.
Lilith.
And you know this how?
Because we've seen her.
Lorath discover something of interest?
Perhaps this is all connected to what you saw, Father.
Yes, I was just getting to that. There was an incident at my estate. Probably best if we discuss it there. Go and have a look around for yourself. I'll meet you shortly, and then we can talk more. As for your request, get to Braestag. And be careful. Stay close to the other knight's penitent.
I will. Don't worry.
Okay. So, where do we go? We go north. Okay, we go north. Gotta love how slow NPCs walk sometimes. I'm like, I'm not waiting behind you, fuck that. No way. No way. We make our own way. So, we're definitely gone away from the snowy mountains of the Fractured Peaks. So now we're out in a kind of a... I'm not really sure how to describe this area. It's just dark, raining. Kind of swampy, maybe. Not sure the best way to describe this. It's gonna pick this up. I can't be asked what it says right now.
Look at this.
Ah, wrong button. Did I spend my talent point? Yeah, I did. Awesome. Strong grizzly bear. We do like a bear. Oh, the snakes. Ooh, we like snakes. Bye bye, grizzly bear. Okay, so a little bit more kind of wildlife here. So first time we saw snakes in the game so far. So there's definitely going to be a different variety of enemies in this area. So that's always nice to change it up a bit, because you do get bored of seeing ghouls and demons, the same types anyway. So it's nice to see something a bit different.
Welcome to Firebreak Manor, traveler.
I'm here about the incident. Donan gave me permission to look around.
Incident.
That was all he said.
I must be referring to his study. Something unsettling transpired there.
Okay, let's check what's inside his settlement. Inside Dunnan's study. So I want to get a good feel for what the story is in this particular area, so... Oh, okay, we have a cinematic. We love a good cinematic, guys. Let's watch what's going on here, so... Lilith was here because this is her calling card. The blood petals.
This can't be. I know who you are.
And I know you, Donan. Old, tired, each day a struggle to live up to your own legacy.
What do you want with me?
Astaroth.
He's dead.
Astaroth cannot die. Not by your hand. What have you done with him?
Away, demon. I deny you.
You have grown so frail. I can make you the hero you were.
Return to the darkness from whence you came. I said away!
That was pretty cool. Very powerful. Didn't know what was going to happen there.
Signal horn.
What's a signal horn for? What's coming in here or what is going on? So, kind of interesting. Do you know what that kind of reminded me of a little bit? Kind of reminded me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where you had to invite like vampires into your home, or else they wouldn't be allowed.
I need time.
So this, not sure when that cutscene happened. Now, it probably might have been before Lilith properly, you know, got more power and stuff. But I'm kind of confused why she couldn't properly, you know, stay. Because she was like, grant me entrance, grant me entrance.
Out of mana once again.
Unless maybe he had like a special protective ward that prevented her from staying in the area or something. That could be it. So this place is being ambushed by the Blood Clan. So in the previous area we had the Frost Clan, now we have the Blood Clan. Definitely picking up with the speed of the monsters and stuff now. Variety straight off the bat. Even the huge guys with the axes. Okay, done it.
Goat men. They've never dared come so close to the estate before.
Perhaps they were drawn by Lilith's presence. I saw a vision of her in your study.
What do you mean, a vision?
I don't fully understand how, but It isn't the first time.
Full of surprises, aren't you? No wonder you caught Lorath's attention. Well, now you understand my predicament. A daughter of hatred in my own home. She must be furious I cast her out.
That painting on your wall, who were the others in it?
Why do you ask?
Lilith seemed to leave after seeing them.
Nafane and Arida, the druids who helped me slay Astaroth. Yes. Yes, I think you're onto something. I resisted her, so she might question them about the demon next. There are knights stationed in villages near the druids. If Lilith passed through, they must have seen her.
Okay. It's like we're just chasing and chasing and chasing. Lilith has always been my favorite mythological figure, says Natsumi. Honestly, her presence is about 80% of my motivation to eventually get this game. Let's see. She's a lot of things. Original Women, before Eve, Queen of Fairies. Well, you have no armor chest plate on. You know what? I just like to not wear all my armor chest plate. I actually have it on. It's just invisible. You know, I done like an enchantment spell, so Jay is cosplaying sexy Diablo Barbarian. Now we have, like, as you can see, guys, like we have the photo evidence of this. Like, we have the photo evidence of me being the barbarian. So just so we're aware, it is a real thing. Okay, I am the barbarian. It was designed after me. we're all aware of the facts. We love facts. Gotta love that. So exact same build, says Beefy. Simo Lum, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Just Moriarty, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Ben Stark, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Ryzen, muscle flexing, welcome to you. Tits, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Did I miss anyone there? Lax Inio, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Gonzalotti, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Coco Shan, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Louise Park, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Schleim, ooh, Schleim. Do I like paper plates? I have no paper plates, so I guess I don't really have any opinion on paper plates. It's not something I come across often enough. Production Lith, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. ZZ243, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Cruspy, I think that's Cropsy, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. I know I have lots of muscle flexing to catch up on, I know. Raging Against FIFA. What did FIFA do now? Big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Jowsen, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Mert Sousa, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. God, guys, there's so much of you to go through. It's never like this. It's usually like, oh, 2 or 3, and then I'm fine again for another while. And now it's like there's 20 in a row or something. Smacky Chip, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Greetings from Poland, says Jack. What is this one? F5. I actually can't read this off the top of my head, but F54E3. Big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Goku, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Zadjek, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Actually, Callum, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And finally, Breadstick, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Now I can relax again. Oh God, Jesus Christ, my muscles are going to get tired after all this, guys. Can I just go back to the pec bouncing? Like, I can just do some pec bouncing to give my arms a little bit of a break. So I'll just go big muscle flexing bouncing to you or something. That'd be so much easier for my body right now. My poor arms are feeling it. There's way too much flexing for me tonight. Like, I literally, when I first started streaming, that was like my little welcoming gimmick. And it usually works really well, but sometimes I'm like, dear God, this is a workout right now. You know?
The attack on the manor has left many wounded, and our healing supplies are almost exhausted.
This is my 13th year, actually, Callum, training. 13. 1-3.
Anything he can.
Milkers!
And tell him to hurry. Every moment is vital.
Greetings from Brazil, says Leanne. Hello. Oi. I'm trying to learn a little bit more Portuguese. Give me time. But I love the little unicorn that you have, Leandra. We accept twin bouncing. Indeed. Hey, do you play Star Citizen? Star Citizen? Was that released? I thought Star Citizen was in development hell, no? Or have I missed the memo that it's out now? Honestly, I think Star Citizen. Nah, that surely is in development hell still, isn't it? Star Citizen. Like, that's a game that's been trying to come out for like 10 fucking years. Yeah, follow the development of Star Citizen and Squadron. Yeah, it's still probably nowhere near. Yeah. No, I definitely haven't played it anyway because it's in development. But yeah, that's one I had to, that kind of drew my attention. I was like, Star Citizen. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the hell? Leon, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Mad Jordy, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Blood Red Unspoken, big muscle flexing, welcome to you too. Actually, Callum, big muscle flexing. Oh yeah, I'm going to do the muscle bouncings instead. Big muscle flexing, thank you, Callum, for the Prime subscription, my friend, helping to pay the electricity and the internet bills while I stream. So much appreciated. Enjoy all the little unicorn emotes and the unicorn next to your name as well. Go Checker, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. And Bounce, oh well, this is appropriate for Bounce, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Jay, why don't you have an OF? Oh, I do. Now, by the way, I'm just going to take a moment there for announce. So this month, because it is Pride Month, guys, there's a 10% off my, as we call it, J for Pay. You can check the links that Chaos is posting on the chat at the moment for J for Pay. You can check that on the link tree. But there's 10% off for the month on the J for Pay, and 5% of all the new subscriptions go directly to charity. So for this month of June, 5% of all new subscriptions on what we call J for Pay. As you can see, I'm very witty with my little ways of doing things. 5% goes to charity, and there's a 10% overall discount at the moment. So not only are you supporting myself, you get some content, 2 new videos every week on that, and also you're giving a little bit to charity at the same time. So at the end of the month, well, the start of the new month after Pride Month ends, I'm going to be making an update video regarding the donation and sending the donation as well. So the donation is going to a local charity here in Ireland that helps the youth, our upcoming generation, with lots of support, education, suicide prevention, and just pretty much safe spaces for the LGBT youth. So if you want to know the name of that charity, it's called Belong To. I'll show you their website here just so it's up on your screens. So this is the website that I'm going to be donating 5% of my earnings to throughout this month. So whenever it decides to load up. So it's this one here, Belong To, the Youth of Ireland. So 5%, as I said, of all those subscriptions on the J for Pay, etc., will be going towards this really cool charity here. So just so you know, you are supporting a good cause at the same time. Why he sounds and looks like an AI? Because I am an AI. I'm getting the hot, says Smarky. So there we go, my people. There we go. Breadstick, thank you for the cheers, my dude. Okay, let me do this quest, and then I'm gonna go back to any shout outs in the chat. He's just Irish. Just Irish. What's that supposed to mean? Beefy bar titties. Well, you're just American or whatever you are. You are American, right? I'll give you a shout out in just after this quest, okay?
Grandfather was supposed to.
So any shout outs I haven't done yet, I'll get to them after this quest or event.
I'm not ready yet.
Mexican American. Well, okay, beefy Barrett titties. You're just Mexican American. If I'm just Irish, you're just a Mexican American. How about that, huh?
Friend, don't leave.
Friend, don't leave.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, I'm ready. Why aren't you ready? Come on.
Where are you?
Helping this little ghost boy. Come on, little ghost boy. Whee! Away. Don't you move out of my blizzard. You're not allowed to move. So this is one of these random events that just happened. It was actually in the middle of my quest area, so I said I'll just jump into it. Usually I ignore the events, but yeah, sometimes I'll do them. They kind of get a lot similar, so I'm wondering if they're going to be very different in this area. I just kind of got bored of doing them in the first zone because they were repeated a lot.
I'm not ready yet.
Find a loved one before time runs out. Okay, obviously I didn't get that. Okay. So as you can see, guys, I'm playing as a frost build, which is my build for now. I will change this build eventually, but right now it's working very well. So there's lots of survivability to it. As you can see, I'm barely ever getting damage. You can see my health right behind my titties. You have to look at my titties to see my health bar. That's the only thing. I just picked up a side quest there. So just keep an eye on my health bar, guys. So yeah, this build is all about crowd control, and it's quite defensive as well. But it still kicks ass, as long as my mana is not starved, which sometimes happens. But I guess asking for infinite, what? Am I full? Oh, I must be full up on that. Okay, I'll have to go back to town. Actually, does this town have a vendor in it? I think this town does. I just want to see if this guy has one of those vendors, and then I'm going to look at the chats in a moment. And I'll do the updates. Yeah, he does. So pretty much every so often, especially from these events and stuff, you're going to get a certain currency, and this currency is called Obals up here. And the Obal's currency then can you can use that currency on getting some extra items and things. It's a good way of getting legendaries, so I'm obviously maxed out again, so I'm just going to use some of them. Yeah, I got nothing there in front. Ooh, wait, it's starting to lag on my thing again, is it? Oh no, it's fine again. I think there was a slight lag on the stream there for a second. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back to normal. Yeah, there was a slight lag there on the stream for a second, guys. It's back to normal. Wasn't dropped frames, it was just something else. Probably my GPU getting a bit hot, is it? Oh yeah, the GPU was overloaded. It was overloaded briefly. But now it's okay again. Probably from all the spiking of all the unicorns jumping up on my screen. I think that's what probably caused the GPU to overload there. Like we got a lot of followers there in the last few seconds. Imrez, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the follow button. Also to Ed Emir, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Kahotic, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Why am I halfway off the screen? Let me fix that. I have to put myself a little bit over. I think I did that so you could see my health bar. But now I'm like halfway off the screen. Yo Dross, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Brandon Anger, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Ristic, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. To be honest, dishonest, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Anubis Bear, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Red Cake, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Gamer Cool, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Rakanuvius, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Snubby Gaming, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Alright. I know I have more shout outs, but I'm just doing them in batches, guys, otherwise my muscles will be, well, disintegrating, I think.
The dance is my home.
It's a rainbow
But
Viking.
sanctuary is dangerous these days.
Says hey, I'm Bob.
My poor old parents are getting on in age. Who will protect them?
Let's go look at some of the chats there, 1
I
second.
would go check on them, but the roads are
A real titty streamer,
Perhaps
says
you
Brandon.
could go to my father, feel him, and see if they need
I think I'll go and get a bra. I think I need to get a bra at this stage, to be honest. What's your favorite alcohol, Irishman? I don't drink alcohol that often, actually, but if I do, it's usually vodka because I just, well, it goes down easy.
Poor man must have his hands full tending to so many wounded.
Hey, Gamer Cool.
I'll pack up everything I can spare and send it off to him immediately.
Twitch recommendations are outing me, says Xtonic. Holy shit, dude, I've never seen such a well-built streamer. Holy smokes, your Twitch giga chat, says Snubby. Thanks, Snubby. How's the stability been for pre-release? It's actually really well. There is a little bit of lag on the servers every so often, but just, you know, at least I'm not playing a hardcore character, so it's not, you know, it's not that bad. But, you know, yeah, it could be a lot worse. But it's been very reasonable, to be fair. It's been a good experience. I can only imagine what it might be like now on the 6th. But it's been pretty good. I just want to see, did I get any upgrades? Ooh. Frost skill damage. That's an upgrade. No. I'm just gonna sell these off, I'd say.
Shake on it.
Alright. Yeah, I just had to go through that. So pretty much I go between either salvaging items and then every couple of times I go and sell it. So I have a decent amount of gold and then I have also a decent amount of crafting materials. Yeah, it's been a lot more stable today, so they probably pushed out some like hot fixes or some stability stuff. A TRT, I wish. if you could get muscle men, sorry, if you could get TRT here, I'd be on it in a flash, but doctors wouldn't do it. Now, I have tried different things in the past. Like, I've been training for 13 years, okay? So I have tried some stuff just to see what, you know, the effects and stuff, but not at the moment. Not at all. But just, you know, and for people who don't know, once you stop using something, it pretty much disappears. But yeah, I like just this way. What part of Ireland are you from? Do you answer that? I don't want to know your address or anything. So I'm originally from Cork, and I live in Dublin. So I'm originally from Cork, but I live in Dublin. I was looking for someone to watch, then I saw you. Completely in love, says Goku. Your chest is so beautiful, you're so handsome. Ah, thank you, Goku. Much appreciated. Kate, you've been to Belfast, Dublin, Galway, Shannon, and Limerick. Nice selection. You should go down to County Kerry and Cork. They're beautiful. I didn't know angels could stream, says Tacky. Thank you. Okay, let's do some other shout-outs before I do the next quest. X-Tonic Midnight, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Thanks for pressing the file button. Also to Terra Force as well, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Windgord RJ, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Muscle Ment, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. I cannot pronounce this name. I'm just going to call you Laugak16. Laugak16, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Hey, I'm Bob, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Tornito, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Oh, Tornito, it's like tornado. Ah, I like that. Frost Shock, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Now I'm going to change over. Jose Alpha, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Goguo, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Rengovich, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. I know I'm doing decent batches, guys. It's the only way to do it. But everyone is appreciated. You're very welcome to the stream. Thank you for taking a moment of your day to come and watch Diablo and come watch myself as well, of course. Happy Pride, if that's something that you celebrate, of course. Tasty9392, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Gavin, Gavin McDowell, big muscle flexing, welcome to you as well. Taki Sati, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. De Gauzed, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Sorry if I mispronounce any of the profile names, guys. Sometimes they can be a bit tricky. Zadiro, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Rim Aru, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Award of Caution, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. And Pod Pivas, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. Now that's that batch. We're up to date on it. Cork, and what was the other location? Go to Cork and go to Kerry, Kate. Have I ever been to Brazil? Not yet. I hope I can visit Brazil next year. So hopefully next year I can finally visit Brazil. It's on my list to visit, but I just haven't been there yet. We have a lot of Brazilians who live in Ireland, particularly in Dublin. There's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Brazilians here. So they always tell me to visit Brazil, so I need to visit. I do need to visit sometime. Tasty, you're goddamn right. That's a nice titty. A nice titty. Give me your best American accent. Oh, dude, Jesus. I can only do it when I'm taking the piss out of Americans. I'm overstimulated right now, says Angelic. Your second home is Sao Paulo? Ah, says Kate. Big, dude, you're such a hunk, man. Well in. Big boy, big muscle flexing, welcome to you. All right. Let's continue on. I need to run and get to the next area. I think for the last like 20-30 minutes I've been literally just stopped talking and chatting with a little bit of gameplay and mostly just flexing for every single person. It's, to be honest, like I haven't been this busy in terms of follows. Like we get busy, but this is another level of busy. So thank you so much for all the follows tonight, guys. Much appreciated. So a little bit about me. My name's Jay. I'm Irish, if you can't tell from the accent. I'm 34. I love games. I've been playing games since I was like 4 years old, so I'm a huge gamer. Also, as you may tell, I sometimes go to the gym. Sometimes. So just in case you can't tell. Actually, I need to check something down the chance. 1 second, guys. The stream's doing the laggy thingy again. Give me 1 second. I have to watch that. Stream Raiders is ready as well. Sorry, sometimes the stream gets over. I'll have to turn off 1 or 2 things on my screen, I think. I just noticed it there start to lag. But if you do notice that the in-game lags a little bit, it usually only happens for a few seconds, and then it goes back to normal. It sometimes happens when all the graphics are overloading my GPU, because this game is very graphically intense. So when you add on streaming on top of that, plus all graphics, sometimes the GPU just goes into like overdrive. Like you can see right now, it's going back into overdrive. What I might have to do is I'm going to turn off, I think, I'm going to turn off the, temporarily, I might have to turn off the shoutouts, the alerts. That might actually help stop stimulating the system too much. Now I will still see your shoutouts. It's just I'm just going to try and cut down some of the graphics on my screen, because while playing Diablo it just gets a bit too nasty. So yeah, even the Stream Raiders is overloading it, so I'm going to turn that off in the background as well. So now if you want to join in on the next battle of Stream Raiders, guys, just click on the link. It's a boss battle. It's not a big level at all. But if you want to join in, feel free to click on the link on the chat, on the stream, and we'll jump back into it. Just for now though, I'm going to turn off my background stuff. Ooh, luckily I actually came back into the game at the right time, because enemies just appeared around me. Okay, 1 second.